that most perfect.
Yesterday afternoon, I started a batch of cookies. It doesn't always go smoothly. Baking days at home have slowly become some of my favorite days.
What's still standing? Oh yeah, we'll let it dry for just a second. No, what is it?
There's something about working in the kitchen that always helps me settle into the rhythm of the day.
I'm making
It's nothing complicated,
breakfast cookies.
just cookies and a little time at home.
A lot of people do. What's your favorite kind?
I like the chocolate. I had some chocolate.
These cookies are my infamous breakfast cookies.
I don't know.
They're oatmeal, white chocolate chip craisin cookies, and they're adapted from a lactation cookie that I started making years ago when I was still having babies. So I've changed up some things, but they're pretty healthy enough that I've okayed the girls grabbing a couple with a hard-boiled egg for breakfast.
Thank you. In a cleaning closet. Okay, give me. Hey, buddy. Mom.
What color?
It's in the cleaning closet in the bathroom.
What color?
Oh, the cupboard where all the cleaning supplies are. And then I set a towel right next to you. Okay, as soon as I'm done doing this, I will glue it for you, okay? Oh, yeah, you gotta be kind of gentle with it. Me. Yeah.
One of the reasons I wanted to be home full time was to enjoy all these little moments in between the baking and the cleaning.
Okay, let it dry. And then you.
Spring storms are starting to roll through our area, so I spent a few minutes making sure our little storm closet was ready, just in case.
Hi. Okay.
The bean man.
I know.
We did not get many storms in Southern California, so the thunder, the lightning, the heavy rain, it's all pretty new to the girls. I was raised in the Midwest, but it's been a long time, and it's pretty scary. I think most people that have been here for a long time or never left this area are used to it and maybe think this is over preparing. But when I grew up in Iowa, we had severe storms and tornadoes. And I just want to make sure that we've always got some safety things in place. I was an ER nurse after all. I feel much more comfortable when I'm ready for anything.
I'm gonna mix one of my sourdough loaves, and I thought I'd show you what I do. It's super easy. I have active sourdough starter right now. This is actually quite a bit of starter, way too much for what I need, but it's super active. Yeah, so if you actually held your, I mean, I don't even have my ear up to it and I can hear it bubbling, but it definitely makes noises, although the fermentation that's going on. You can see it moving a little bit too. Oops, that's okay, no big deal. Dripped a little. So I make this a couple times a week. I don't even need the recipe anymore. I usually use my Red Bull. My scale's kind of dirty. "200 grams of active starter." Whoa. Okay, at 202, good enough for me. Okay, and then I zero my scale again to get ready for the water. I'm going to add 650 grams of water. Okay, 653, good enough for me. We need 20 grams of salt. So first I'm gonna mix this together. Did you see how that starter was kind of floating in there? That means it's super active if you ever needed to test it or you were wondering. It is ready to bake with. I'm gonna add my salt. Okay, and then it's ready for flour to be added. So back on our scale we go. Remove this, zero. Grab our flour, that's why my flour is, oh my gosh, sorry about that. That's why all of my flour is out, because I use it every day. Okay, we're gonna go to 950 here. 950. The nice thing with the flour is if you do go over, if it hasn't mixed in with your water and starter yet, you can always remove some. Okay, so that's 961. I'm just gonna, down, 940. What's this? There, 950. So now we're just going to incorporate this flour into our starter and water mix. So do a couple of big scoop ups. Get some of the moisture that was down on the bottom. So it's a pretty shaggy dough right now. I'm gonna give it just a couple more turns. Okay, so we will come back in 30 minutes and do our first stretch and fold. So the baker gets any broken cookie pieces, that's the rule.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, oh, it smells really good. Dutch Brothers OG medium roast. That does smell good. You like it? Yeah, I like it. You are a goofy little thing.
It's time for afternoon coffee, a little kitchen reset, and we'll head outside for a little while. Starting to prep dinner in a kitchen that still needs to be reset, dishes to put away, all of that just overwhelms me. I like to reset a few times a day so that when it's time to do anything I need to do for the next meal, I feel like I have as clean of a slate as possible.
Let's go get shoes on. We'll go to the park, okay? Yes. We're gonna do our first stretch and fold. So the dough is still a little shaggy, but it is more incorporated. I kind of have to, on this first stretch and fold, lift it from the sides and the bottom a little bit before I stretch and fold. So here's my first stretch. You don't want it to tear. So right now, the gluten is forming, and you'll see throughout each stretch and fold, it becomes more elastic-like. And you'll have less on your hands. It's pretty sticky right now. The last stretch and fold, you'll still have to wash your hands, but you won't have all of this coming off on your hands. So I do about 4 to 6 stretch and folds about every 30 minutes. However, I don't keep a timer. Sometimes 2 hours go by, things happen. Sourdough is very forgiving. Okay. Will you put that back on for me?
I'm done, Mommy.
Thank you. What is that? Go ahead, Sweet Pea. Look out for cars. All right, you gonna head over? Okay.
We took a little break at the park while the dough continued to ferment back at home. These small pauses in the day have started to feel really important.
Did you put the cucumbers on?
Yeah.
And the lettuce?
Yeah.
What about the sauce?
Oh. This is going to be a sauce.
Go get your sisters. Ready? Can you get buckled?
We usually walk to get the older girls at school. My youngest wanted to ride in the car today, though. This is a few days before another sickness hit our house, so I think the fatigue was starting to hit her.
No.
We have intentionally limited our kids' activities outside of the home in favor of slow evenings like this. These are beautiful moments for all of us.
Wow, that's so great.
Hi.
It's the next morning, and the sourdough will be ready to shape.
You can watch something when you do rest time in a little bit, okay?
Mommy, what holiday is coming up?
Easter. Great job.
I could have shaped it last night, but I didn't have the energy to stay up for it. So instead, I just stuck it in the fridge and put it off until the next morning, which is totally fine with sourdough. That's one reason why I love it.
That's okay, sweetie. Just grab a wipe and see if it'll wipe off. Okay? And if it doesn't, there. You're welcome.
I've been making sourdough for close to 3 years now. And I go in phases where it feels like a lot. It depends on the season I'm in. But really, it's just a rhythm to our days. You could always be doing something with your sourdough, or it could just be sitting in the fridge waiting for you to be ready. You get to determine your pace, how many loaves you make in a week. It's extremely forgiving and flexible.
Mommy, can you help me make a Easter bunny?
I can help in a minute, okay?
This is the part for me where it starts to feel like real bread.
Let me just really quick.
This big, as big as you take, Mother.
It's a few hours later, and it's time to bake. There's something really satisfying about a loaf of bread that's taken its time. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you next time.